Welcome to our circuit. No, you shouldn't run when the signal is red. Always wait for it to turn green.
That's why we introduced Greenops Circuit, an application that waits for the green signal to run your pipelines, so your software moves fast, while our planet stays green.
Ronnie, our ML training pipeline takes a long time and likely emits a lot of carbon. It's not time critical.
Joe explained that in F1 terms.
Running it now is like flooring it under a red flag. Fuel wasted, no gain.
We start in a Bitbucket repository with the Greenops Circuit app installed. You land on a clean configuration page where admins set critical inputs like the Electricity Maps API key for regional carbon forecasting and configure self-hosted runners. Flip the main switch, select a pipeline auto-fetched from your YAML, and fine-tune settings per pipeline for a more robust setup. If you have a new runner, as you can see we have one for ourselves, you can just click the Add Runner and fill in the relevant details, and once done, you just hit the Save button. Now you want to configure the green mode for the model retraining pipeline, so we just select the pipeline, enter the time frame to run this pipeline, the time zone, and now you can see our new runners. You can see that there are no pipelines scheduled currently, so let's go ahead and schedule one. You just run the pipeline as usual, no extra steps. Once your pipeline is triggered, you can see there are no steps in the pipeline, just the green mode step is there, which is just and echo step. This is because we have Dynamic Pipeline Resolver configured for our repository. As you can now see, our pipeline has appeared in the scheduled pipelines with the best scheduled time. So this is what is happening in the background. The user triggers the pipeline, which goes to the Dynamic Pipeline Resolver, which checks if green mode is enabled for this pipeline. If no, then it just passes on the pipeline as it is and executes. But if yes, then it fetches the best and greenest time to run this pipeline using the Electricity Maps endpoint, and then updates the pipeline with the green step that we saw, and at the same time it also adds the schedule for this pipeline into the storage. A scheduler runs every 5 minutes to trigger pipelines when their scheduled time arrives. You can see the pipeline now running, triggered by the scheduler and executing on our GCP self-hosted runner. The dynamic pipeline configuration confirms the run parameters have been updated with the correct runner label.
This is great, but what if it's urgent? Can I run it immediately?
Of course, think pit lane override. Run it instantly when strategy demands.
For urgent needs, you can run pipelines immediately. Even if a pipeline is scheduled for later, just click Run Now, choose your runner, and save. On its next cycle, the scheduler triggers the pipeline, and you can see it running on the configured Bitbucket runner.
We need a scoreboard. Carbon saved, efficiency gained.
Our dashboard gives you a clear view of your total carbon savings, along with a ranked breakdown of pipelines by their individual emission reductions, from highest to lowest, making it easy to evaluate impact at a glance.
Can this generate a confluence report for our carbon savings?
Every race needs a post-race report, sustainability included.
On the dashboard, you'll find a Generate Confluence button. And yes, it works. With a single click, a webhook triggers a Confluence automation rule configured by the admin using a saved webhook URL and secret. Bitbucket pipeline history is passed into the automation, routed to our custom Rovo agent to generate the content, and then published as a new Confluence page. The user is notified by email, and the resulting report provides a detailed end-to-end analysis ready for further discussion and documentation.
Greenops Circuit helped us race smarter, cut emissions, and turn sustainability into a winning strategy.
Here, we don't just win races. We keep the track green.